Heyo everybody, Haku here with part 1 of 21? 21 or 22? We're at 22 Jump Week. Oh geez. So for this one, I separated part 1 and part 2 into the action series in part 1 and the romances and comedies in part 2. So this week we have got in part 1 Red Hood Chapter 3, Ghost Reaper Girl Extra Chapter 3, Sakamoto Days Chapter 31, Candy Flurry Chapter 12, Neru Chapter 2 to finish us off, and then in part 2 we'll do Excuse Me Dennis, It's Touching Me Chapter 29, Witch Watch Chapter 22, Blue Box Chapter 13, and Torprin Chapter 105. So yeah, I'm excited to get into all of these. We're starting off with a new series with the Hunters Guild, and then we're ending with another one of the new series with Neru, and I really loved Neru's first chapter, so I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, the last chapter of Sakamoto Days was incredible. Candy Flurry is always something that I love. I think it's extremely underrated. Like Tsumugi's character interactions and dialogue are like so brilliantly written, and Irie Senpai is one of the most entertaining characters in Jump right now. So there's a lot to look forward to for me here. Ghost Reaper Girl, it is just one of the like special bonus chapters, not like one of the full chapters this week. But yeah, I guess let's go ahead and kick things off with Red Hood. Okay, so we have the Hunters Guild Red Hood, chapter 3 already, and I guess we're just picking up right where we last left off with, oh gosh, I don't even remember their names, like Dodo and, oh, I don't remember the other one's name, but the two werewolves that were trying to infiltrate the village after the old lady was taken out. But yeah, either way, page 1 here, we've got Velo. I think it's going to take me a while to get the main character's name down. Like, Grimm's name is super easy, but I always forget Velo's name. We don't need any more werewolves here. We're starting off with him lifting that shotgun. The Hunters Guild Red Hood, number 3 of Werewolves and Hunters. Hunters. Velo, you should be able to pick them out. There are 2 of them. I expect they're younger and nastier than the one we just hunted. How can you tell? Is it because there were bite marks on the bones? Exactly. The werewolf we hunted had no teeth, but back in the hut the mayor's bones showed signs of being gnawed on. Ah, okay, I like the explanation. There were 2 kinds of marks, which means there are at least 2 more werewolves, probably the ones that were watching us. And it's possible that before we reach the hamlet, one or both of them will already be hiding among the people. I want to gather all the villagers in one spot. The meeting house would be a good place. We'll have the people be our bait. Instead of letting them sneak around unseen, we'll lure them out. The villagers aren't bait, says Velo. That plan is too risky. I won't let anyone else be eaten by a werewolf. We won't let them be eaten. That's in the contract. We will keep them safe. But I can't pick them out. You, however, have the ability to identify them. With your sharp eyes, your keen observation skills, and most of all, your love of the hamlet, you should be able to find the outsider. Okay, so say I find them. Then what? Then, I'll let you borrow this. It's a Chekhov's, all of these, like, references to things, Chekhov's gun. It's a Chekhov series. I already have a rifle. That one can't kill werewolves. This looks just like any other rifle. It's got a mean kick. Aim carefully and brace yourself when you squeeze the trigger. Right, you got me. I'm a werewolf, and we're cutting back to the present time. So now what? You think you've got me cornered? It's not cool, but I'll retreat. You hear that? A temporary retreat, and he starts transforming. I'm gonna go, and then come back again later, 'cause I'm a werewolf. It's easy for me to kill all the humans I want, and then leave. That's a really cool panel. Everyone, run! Don't worry, I'll be sure to kill you first. And he fires the first shot, it looks like. Velo! Oh? No, I guess maybe before he could get the shot off, he was knocked through the door. Or the wall, rather. Phew, what a rickety building. How, I definitely broke something. But, now I've got his attention. I can still stand. I found the werewolf. Now it's my turn to be the bait. I'll keep its attention and lure it away from the hamlet, then meet up with Grim. We'll eliminate both of these werewolves. Come on, I'm still alive, werewolf. Oh, what a good boy you are. I'm crying. What's that noise? And then, jeez, what on earth? What actually, did the top of his head get taken off? What on earth is happening here? Brother. Oh no. The other one was slammed down on top of him. Okay. Naraoya. Ah, so you're the one, so you're this one's packmate. Grim. Wow, the steeple belt, you used that? Brother, she's crazy. Look at you, Naraoya, you're a wreck. Yo. What was your job, huh? And he starts tearing him apart. Tell me, what was your job? Decoy. Stop the hunter. Right. So what are you doing here, huh? But you got found out too. Are you really going to talk back to me? You know, I've kept quiet about this for a long time, but you've always annoyed the ever-living crap out of me. And then we have Naraoya crying. If you're going to be this completely useless, then it'd be better if you were just gone. And why, so early in the series, are they making me feel bad for the werewolves? Alright, then it'd be better if you were just gone. And we see Velo raising his gun. And, Grim reacting, grabbing onto him. Grim, whoa, were you about to shoot me, kid? To save him? And you, the nosy little ain't you the nosy little softy? I wouldn't bother if I were you. Bullets don't work on werewolves. What? Ah, didn't know, huh? Here, let me tell ya. A parting gift before I kill and eat you. You see, we can shift from human to wolf. The secret is in our muscles' ability to regenerate. That is what allows us to revert to human form, and also how we can regenerate from our wounds. Okay, more lore dropping that, I don't know, I don't know what to feel. It's like, I don't know, it's so similar to so many other series, I guess, in the way that this works. But I'm so curious. Shoot us, stab us, we just have to regenerate, and it's as if it never happened. That's what makes us so monstrous. Why am I blabbing all this to you? Because I know, I can leave when I want. You can't stop me. Now, I don't usually do this because it makes me really hungry, but here's another little trick we can do. See, the thing about muscles is they're made of a bunch of fibers. If you move around a lot or get cut and and those fibers rip. Okay, you move around a lot or get cut and those fibers rip. But when you rest and eat, they'll heal up bigger and stronger than before. Rip 'em, heal, rip 'em, heal. Do that over and over. The muscle gets bigger and bigger. Now, do that with a werewolf's ability to regenerate, and what do you think is going to happen? So this is interesting. They can get stronger by getting more injured, which of course is set up for like tons of things in the future where we could see that happening with werewolves. But also, I'm assuming, because they need to rest and eat to power their regeneration, the more he's wasting his regeneration on this power-up, the less he's going to be able to regenerate later, because he would have to eat or sleep in order to get that regeneration back. This is what happens. What? He's huge. That said, we aren't immortal. Every werewolf has a weakness. The heart. Whoa, don't. Brother, put it back. And he crushes Naraoya's heart. Brother, I'm sorry. And Velo is pissed. Breathe. Oh, nice. The eyes of a beast. I've seen lots of guys look like that. And I ate 'em all. Why'd you stop me? Why didn't you let me shoot? Me? Why did you want to shoot? They're killing themselves off for us. Because I can't forgive him for what he did, that's why. That other werewolf cared about him. They were brothers, but he killed him. He killed his own family. Why does that matter? We're trying to kill them. So, you done yet? This body is tiring and it makes me hungry. It's about time I killed you. Oh, I know. Perfect. I'll just eat you to sate my hunger. Experience is the better teacher here. And, Hunter's 616 tools. Gas shells. My eyes, my nose. Those clams emit a pungent gas as a self-defense mechanism. He'll have trouble sniffing us out for a bit. I'm so going to get him. Grim, what's the plan? No. Velo, you're going to take him out alone. Huh? Wait a minute, but you said it yourself. Who's going to protect the hamlet? Once I leave, that duty will fall to you. You come up with a plan. I'll even be bait if needed. Don't tell yourself you're going to get him. Tell yourself you'll eliminate any werewolf to protect this hamlet, no matter who they are. Give up on the righteous anger nonsense. It serves no purpose now. Hunters aren't concerned about justice. Think of yourself as a hero. Don't act out of what you believe to be just. A hunt is a battle of wits, between you and your prey. If you wish to truly protect something, stay calm, think, observe your surroundings. If you can pull that off, then you can find your prey. You can tease it out. Now is the moment when you become a hunter. Okay, so we're still carrying on with this little intro arc. Alright, that was really, really cool. I enjoyed it. We learned a lot more. Velo, I'm still not like immediately attached to him as the main character. He's kind of just normal, regular. I like Grim already. I thought the stuff with the werewolves is so cool. And I can't wait to see more characters, more about what the Hunters Guild is doing and what the plan is and everything. More about the werewolves. There's so much I'm really, really, really excited for. And yeah, and I'm sure I'll like Velo. It's just right now, again, he's just kind of a very sort of bland, normal shonen protagonist at this point. There isn't really anything special about Velo yet as compared to like any other main character in any other ones of these series where, oh, there's a monster eating people and we need to kill those monsters. No different from any like Attack on Titan or, I don't know, there are other similar series, I suppose. I don't want to compare it to The Promised Neverland. The Promised Neverland was definitely different. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see how it goes in the future. But now it's time to move on to Ghost Reaper Girl. Now on to EX3, or the special chapter, the third special chapter, I don't know what to call it, of Ghost Reaper Girl. I absolutely love Ghost Reaper Girl. It is one of my favorite manga right now. And I really, when I first started reading, I've said this before, I didn't really expect it to become one of my absolute favorites, but it really is right now. But the first two special chapters, if I remember correctly, were kind of just short little like celebrations after the past two arcs, if I remember right. So this will probably be the same thing, like an epilogue celebration at the end of this arc. So let's see what we end up with. I gotta remember to read the correct direction. Oh no, Dagon came after us again. The window, says Chloe. Chloe, I think you should get some rest. Exhaustion and alcohol are a gateway to meowedness, says Noelle. I love Noelle. Bonus Chapter 3, Reflections on the Battle. Was that really a cat? What? Morning already? And then we have Noelle laying in bed. Wow, what's Noelle doing in my bed? Oh yeah, didn't I sleep with a cat? Mew cuddled me lots. Come here, you damn cat, says the likely jealous Kai. Mer, die. And the doorbell rings. Shoggy, West. Ah, Shoggoth is the best. Technically, she insisted on paying you a visit. Are we interrupting? You gotta help me. Noelle is just being choked out. He saw Chloe and me in bed together, and meow, he's... Cats are suckers for warm places. And we just have the also angered and jealous Shoggoth. I see you've recovered from yesterday's wounds. I ache all over. If not for Shogi's first aid, I might have died. How are you okay? You had the worst injuries. Your leg was torn off. My leg? I grew it back. A leg? In 40 seconds. He did take those. More importantly, want to see my photos from yesterday? Well, I'm just glad everyone's safe and sound. All those close calls made me realize what really matters are the people I want to protect with my own two hands. What gives? They're all of Chloe and Shoggoth. Technically, sell those to me. And that has to be The reason I'm Ghost Reaper Girl. This is so cute. I love their little cast. The only one kind of missing from this from before was Panzer. But I love their little cast here. Oh, it's so adorable. I love Shogoth, and I love that I've mentioned this before. So many characters like West, when like the mad scientist character that has the like girl with him shows up, it's like almost always this like Nemu Kuratsuchi and Mayuri Kuratsuchi relationship, where it's like almost always this mad, abusive, evil scientist and this like girl in need of saving. But instead, West is just this like doting father, and it's so great. It's so different. I love the way that it like again, just sort of subverts expectations and isn't the same thing I've seen a ton of times before, how different it is. But yeah, I expected that to be short. I expected it to be about what it was, but I still loved it. It was really, really funny too. I love Noelle. Noelle, if not for Chloe and Shuggoth, who I really, really love, Noelle might be my favorite character. But I really do like them all at this point. Either way, though, I guess let me just jump on into Sakamoto Days. Heading into good old Saka Days, chapter 31. I am excited as always. Last chapter was absolutely incredible. I loved the fight. I've actually reread last chapter since I recorded earlier. Like, I've reread that chapter a few times. I love that fight. It's so good. So yeah, I'm excited for 31. I guess, like I mentioned in the last video, either we're going to get into stuff with the organization and who the master is, or we're going to maybe sort of finish off what's going on with Lou's escape. And I guess the head, I don't remember his name, Asakusa, something like that. It's not that. It's something, because that's like a place name. Gosh, it's something similar to that. I don't remember it though. But yeah, he's got to meet back up with Sheen, and we have to have their reunion and stuff. So yeah, I wonder what we'll get. But either way, let's just jump into reading, I suppose. We start off at basement 2, and we see Lou kicking then. What's going on? The building's falling apart. This doesn't seem like a natural disaster. Why, I don't want to die, says the one guy whose name I always forget. We've got to find an exit. And then, a piece of rubble's falling toward her, and Sheen saves her. Sheen, hey, can you stand, Lou? Phew, so glad we made it in time, yo, says Heisuke. Huh? What's up, you two? And of course, both of them embarrassed. We've got to hurry to the exit. And we have a sniffle. Oh, Sheen, I'm so sorry about what I said. It's all my fault. I should have never taken your apron. You're getting snot all over me. And he's pulling her away while she's just shooting out snot. I let that go. I mean, I said some stuff I shouldn't have too. I'm sorry. Whoa. I don't know what this is all about, but what a relief, right, Peace-K? Peace-K, I love them. Sheen? Mister? Hey. Man, this is such a cool reunion scene, too. With the rubble falling and everything. Right. It's been a while. Aren't you gonna apologize, mister? Yeah. I don't know where to start. This is so incredibly good. Sheen, as soon as you find Lou, get out of there. In about 15 minutes, the lab's gonna collapse. The lab will collapse in 15 minutes? For real. Yo, what about the people still in here? Mister, you got a blueprint of the lab. Huh? Yes. It's basically like this. We don't have time for this, says Lou. And then we see Sheen thinking, What is this? Help. I'm scared. Somebody. I can't breathe. Help. Anyone there? Lou, Heisuke, I can still hear voices on this floor. Let's split into teams and find them. Sure, we'll meet up later. You come with me to the lower level, mister. Oh, okay. Sheen, you've really learned to use your powers effectively. Do you see now? Your research is surprisingly useful. Sheen, you... Ah, man, he sees little Sheen running away. I got chills for like the second time this chapter. Yes, you're right. Lowest basement floor. Classified information vault. Okay, now we're seeing those two from before, Shishiba and Osaragi. Man, I really, really like these two as well. Still, we're still not done, Shishiba. I'm tired of slicing up rubble. Well, I'm relying on you, Osaragi. Oh, bingo. That reindeer sure is something. What? They claim to be acting independently for this lab stuff, but he was pulling one of the strings. Oh, and we see a meeting on the footage. X. Is that some... Okay, I think it might be AKA Slur. I was going to say, is his name Aka Slur, because if so, that's a really cool name. But I think it's just AKA Slur. I finally got you by the tail. It's kind of hard to tell when in manga everything's capitalized and there are no periods there. Slur. Enemy of the JAA. He's tough. And then we have them react to something. Here. Oh? That doesn't matter. Once they've messed with the order, they're all dead meat now. Or is it just that she was picking up that briefcase or something and he was smashing the monitor? Sheen, how many people are on this floor? I can hear 2 voices. I think they're stranded up ahead. There. That's one of... And then we have him react. Yo! Slur is there. Hold up. Is Sheen's, like, mentor father figure character going to have to die here, like, before they even get, like, a full reunion? Again, that would be an insane twist here. And I love this art for this page. How it just looks like a pencil sketch. Jeez. This reaction as well. Sheen freezing. Whoa, what bloodthirst. This guy's a nutter. It's just like with Sakamoto. So you're Sheen. Give my best to Sakamoto. It's like Sakamoto, but less refined. Anyone here? He's gone. Sheen, come on, hurry. Okatabi Museum, Hall B. We're outside. They let us go. Thank goodness we're alive. Oh, boss, Sheen's here. Lou, Mr. Sakamoto. What's the matter? You look super pale. Oh, it's nothing. Sheen, you okay? You aren't injured, are you? Chief, you alright? I'm fine. How are all of you? I mean, the lab's falling apart. Don't worry about us. I have all of our research data saved up here. I see. Thank you for saving us. You've really gotten big. Thank you. He's not much taller, and we're seeing all of their thoughts. I can hear all of you, you know. What a racket. So, you're the group from Sakamoto's. Well, I'm glad Sheen seems so happy. Please look out for him for me. You got it, mister. P. Yeah. I love them. Oh goodness, what happened? You're a mess, all of you. We had quite a day at the museum. Papa, guess what? On Parents' Day at school, put your laundry in the hamper, okay? You finally get to tell him, Hana. Lou, if you're gonna sleep, I'll take your fried shrimp. Huh? I was saving that. Oh, come on, just 1 shrimp. Fine, I'll have this then. Hey, that was my, konnyaku chikowa jelly. And we have Pisuke with his own little bowl. Now we're even. Those weren't equal in value at all. Well, you started it. And we have Sakamoto ramming their heads together. Why'd you imagine killing us? 'Cause you never learn. Only I can hear you. Oh, right. And he looks over at Lou. That was so good. I really, really love this series so much. That was another really, really good chapter. A nice send-off to the arc with hyping up Slur. That was really, really good. I'm excited to see more of him. I'm really excited to see more of Shishiba and Osaragi. Like, this has been really, 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 really good. And, I don't know. I'm ready for the next arc. I guess probably, judging from the past couple arcs, we'll have like a couple chapters in between before getting into something big and long-term again. But that was really, really fun. I think that was the best arc in the series. I think that surpassed the amusement park arc, which to me set a really high standard really early on. So yeah, I'm loving Sakamoto Days. I think if and when it gets an anime adaptation, like it's perfect for it. The way that the manga flows and is paced and everything is like perfect for it. Yeah, I guess that's it for this week though, or this video rather, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to Candy Flurry. Next we've got Candy Flurry, chapter 12, I believe. Yep, chapter 12. Excited as always, like I said in the intro to this video, I absolutely love the series for a bunch of reasons. So, yeah, let's see what we get with chapter 12, There's Another. Here you go, you're lucky. We're all sold out now. Thank you. And the sign says Melampan. Are you really closing shop? This place is so popular. Well, I'm getting old. Nowadays everyone's so negative about sweets. Another crime committed by a sweets user. I keep telling them Melampan is bread. That's debatable. By the way, don't you have school? Oh, crap. Does this stuff really work? Oh, and we have I totally forgot the 3 that showed up at the end of last chapter. Does this stuff really work? Guess you'll find out when you eat one. Oh, and they probably have the confeito. Hey there, where are your uniforms? Yo, and the teacher's jacked. Your hair's dyed too. You think you're cool or something? Actually, you're not a student here, are you? Yo, and they clothesline the guy, or maybe clock him in the face. I don't know, it kind of looked like they clotheslined him at first. But they send him flying. Move. Teacher? Mr. Nishimura just got pummeled in front of the school gates. Huh? What are you talking about? The comedy in this series is so brilliant. Everyone, prepare to evacuate. Teacher, please relay this message to all the classrooms using the school's intercom. EDA hype. What's wrong? I forgot these people are attacking. EDA can probably take these guys. What's wrong, EDA? You're usually so out of it. Now. And the guy takes a confeito and attacks. Is that a cookie power? I can't tell just from this one scene. Don't wreck it. We have the advantage from the inside. Got it. How about hostages? We do we need them? Doesn't matter. We're here to prove we can take out the 5 Stella entremets. Okay. Oh, I'm so hyped. So hyped for a full-on fight here. What's going on? A huge cookie stuck in the building. This doesn't look good, so it is a cookie. No hesitation, ha. We have this mountain of ice cream with EDA. That was more powerful than your typical sweets user. You're the trespasser from the other day, aren't you? I'm so hyped for EDA. She's one of my favorite characters in Jump right now. Hey, you're pretty cute. I love these guys' designs, too. And it looks like he goes for an attack to send her into the side of the building. And it works. Owie. That's rare. A 5 Stella entremet is bleeding. Well, you are too. Huh? What? Where? Okay, so this guy's power is interesting as well. I can't tell what it is. Gumdrops, maybe? No idea. Your nose. And she goes in for an attack. With a spoon, it looks like. I mean, now you are. She sent him flying. And now we have the other 2 coming in. And is this the same person who had the gum powers? I thought that was a girl, but I guess maybe I was wrong. So now we see them send her flying out of the building and into a tree. Now then, let's finish this. Okay. Yes, let's. And she's just so calm. I love it. Isn't Irie-senpai a 5 Stella entremet? But she's bleeding. Why is she getting beat up? It's because we're still in the building. If Irie-senpai were to lose... Wow, these confeito are amazing. I don't feel a thing. This is the one guy from before. If Irie-senpai loses, we're... Excuse me. Can you make way... please make way. With those words, the students remembered that there was another who could help them. The one who had defeated 2 sweets users, the new star of the reset, who could fight even under these circumstances. Calm down, everyone. Let me handle this. Misaki, go Misaki. I love this. Oh, and of course, I just realized 3 of them invade, and of course we just happen to have Misaki, Tsumugi, and Irie here at the school, so it's obvious like we get 3 1v1s. Alright, you were in the papers. You beat Popcorn, right? Huh? Wow, the terrorist knows who he is. Of course he does. We just have sweating Misaki. Okay then, I'll deal with you quickly before anyone else shows up. I won't let you. Get him, Misaki! And he dodges out of the way. And then drills him in the face this panel. Jeez. And he just one-shot him. What's going on? Oh my gosh. And Tsumugi just now arrives. To see the cookie going through the building. Dang it. I'm so pissed that I have to wait to read the next chapter. Oh, I'm so pissed that I have to wait. That was so good. I'm so excited for these fights. I don't know if Misaki's getting back up or if he really legit got one shot there. But this is incredible. I'm so hyped for an 80A fight. I'm so hyped for real fights in general. But the thing is, if Tsumugi reveals her powers, even though the reset might be like, okay, we know you're not the, like, actual bad guy lollipop user, I kind of feel like the students and the random civilians watching would probably not be as forgiving. Just because if there's one thing I have learned from manga and anime, for many examples, it's that the random civilians are always assholes. They're always terrible. They're always the worst. So I really cannot expect much of anything from them when they find out. But yeah, incredible chapter. Kind of a short read because it was mostly action, but Candy Flurry's so good. It's so underrated. Like, if you're watching this, please help me spread the word about this series and try to get more people reading it because it's so good. But yeah, I guess I'll move on to end the video with Neru, Way of the Martial Artist. So yeah, we got Neru Chapter 2 to finish us off. I really loved Chapter 1. Especially in hindsight, looking back on it, I really liked it. So I'm very excited to see where this goes. I mean, it's still only one chapter. I can't judge it this early, but I'm excited. I'll be honest, the main character isn't nearly as interesting to me as the female lead that he met in the first chapter. Abaki? Or Akebi, that's it, right? Yeah, wow, it was so difficult to remember the name there. But yeah, I'm surprised I remembered it after only one chapter. But I think they were more interesting than Neru was. So I guess let's see what we get. See what we end up with. We got another color frontispiece here. Nice. Neru, Way of the Martial Artist. Skill 2, Amato High School, the 18 martial arts. Alright. I like the style a lot as well. It's very different. And I kind of mentioned that, I think, too, before, where I loved how different the style was in Beastars. And this is kind of similar to me in that it's kind of almost got more of a sketchy quality to it, almost more of like a very traditional old school style to it. And I really like it. Stands out. Wow. And he walks up to the gate. Anyo Taizan, it says. Cool. Huh? That's... Huh? Is this place a castle? It's a high school. What's that thing that looks like a tower? It's a tower. Good morning. What is this place? We have other students, and they jump into the trees. Ninja. Was that a ninja? Yep, that's my friend. What's with this place? The 18 martial arts. That's the general term for the main 18 martial arts in Japan. Kenjutsu is the way of the sword, Sojutsu is the way of the spear, and just Kyujutsu of archery. If we get really specific, there are more than 18. Anyway, our school offers all 18. Alright, and then I'm not going to go through and read off this entire list, but it's going to be interesting. Like, I see Shuriken Jutsu there and stuff. Okay. So yeah, again, I'm not going to get into it, but it looks like different weapon arts then. Because we see like, Bato or the bow. So I guess it's just going to be different weapon arts, which makes it more exciting to me than just hand-to-hand fighting. This will be really cool. Alright. And then we see two students sparring, it looks like. This is Amato High School of the 18 Martial Arts. You said there are team matches today. Yep, those are the sword majors. They're having matches against the spear department. They actually exist. People my age studying martial arts. San Renko. Amazing. Lots of them. San Renko is a term borrowed from Mahjong that means 3 consecutive moves. Akebi, you're late. And they attack her. Good morning. How far along are the matches? We're coming up on the last round, you dope. The deciding round to crown the champion. Good luck. Champion, I like the sound of that. Hey, who's that? Huh? It's that guy from the other day. Oh, the Boshuriken guys. He's here to help out. Wait. What about you? I'm not competing. How many times do I have to tell you? Who's winning? It's 2-2. Wow, that's exciting. Hold on a second. That's right. This is insanely cool. Except that the other side's final competitor is you-know-who. Chokuro's competing because he heard you were here as well. Well, I changed my mind. Now who have we got to take him on if you won't? What's this? Are you wimping out or something? Hey, this junior high school kid isn't subbing in, is he? Huh? Junior? That's Kanze Junior High's uniform. How'd you know? We went there too. We? This is my little brother, Jokuro. Big bro. Little. Big. They're twins. Nobody knows who was born first. Give me a break. You show up late with some random kid from our old school. Weaseling out again. Don't be silly. This is a real steel match. You know what that means. One of us dies. And then everyone feels the ominous energy in the air. Real steel. Yeah. Oh, meaning we use real weapons. You want me to fight a guy who's never really fought with weapons. Don't worry, it's not his first time. That's so long. Is that 3 shaku? And a shaku is roughly 12 inches. So they could have just said a shaku is roughly a foot. If we're like they're using imperial measurements anyway. She's always stirring things up, but she has her reasons. Let's test this out. Do you know the difference between bujutsu and budo? No clue. Spear fighting is sojutsu, but there's no sodo, right? The term budo emerged in modern times. They made the matches more like a sport, establishing judges and clear rules that make it easier for spectators to follow. By contrast, bujutsu originated in the chaos of war. In other words, and we have this cool effect with the stabbing intent. Ways to kill. Obviously I won't kill you, but if you participate, whether we use practice weapons or real steel, or if you're an amateur or just some kid, expect no mercy. We're feeling the pressure too. If you want to back out, now's your chance. Oh, there goes my heart again. But he's truly merciless. You don't want to do this. Real steel is scary even for us. That fear's probably just the fear of failure, right? And he gets ready, calms himself and smiles. Oh man, I'm excited. We start with a bow. And then she hands him a sword. Who is this kid? I'm breaking out in a cold sweat. Ready? And then, start. He charges in. What? He's just charging right in. You idiot. Think about his weapon's reach. Again, if he has the reach advantage, then you've maybe got to try to get in there close. And he just parries the spear upwards. 1, 2, and he charges him below. 3, and slices his torso, up across his shoulder. Whoa. Did he just... Sanrenko. After seeing it just once, you can do it without drawing it. I mean, I already did, in the air. Oh? For complicated moves, I have to draw them over and over to understand, but that one I got right away. What's he talking about? Drawing. I knew it. His hand-eye coordination is outstanding. If I just imagine myself succeeding, I feel good, and I'm excited to see my strongest self. Excellent. Alright, a really, really good chapter 2. I'm really excited to see how the rest of this fight plays out. I like a lot of the concepts we're getting introduced to with Neru and the way he fights and the way he learns new moves. A lot of the effects that they use to like simulate emotion and stuff are really, really, really good as well. The art style, again, I like. It has this sketchy, unrefined quality to it that I think adds to the action. It makes it seem like more frenetic and wild and untamed. And also, it again, like I mentioned, it has kind of this old school style to it that I really, really, really like. The whole thing feels very, very, very old school, and I really like it. Yeah, a great second chapter. I'm enjoying Neru a lot so far. So yeah, wow, this was a great jump week. 5 great chapters of 5 great series, all back to back. Yeah, I'm excited. I think even like the first one, Red Hood, I really, really loved. I think out of the 5, that may have even been the weakest link, despite how much I really loved that and how much we learned there. So yeah, really, really, really great set of chapters. I'm excited to record the second half of this. So I guess that is it for right now. Thank you so very, very much for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of these 5 chapters, what you thought of my thoughts and reactions. If there's anything else you want to discuss regarding these, because I am super, super into talking about all this. If you want to subscribe for more, of course, follow on Twitter if you want. We can talk there. If you want a link to the Discord server, it's free and open for anyone. Just ask and I can give you a link. And if you would like to help support the channel on Patreon, it is patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description. But either way, that is it. Thank you so, so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.